There were explosions at reactors 1, 2, and 3. Now a fire that burned at Unit 4 of the stricken Japanese Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant appears to have caused even worse problems, even though the reactor was shut down for maintenance when Friday's deadly earthquake and tsunami hit. The International Atomic Energy Agency said Japanese officials told it the reactor fire was in the storage pond, a pool where the unit's used nuclear fuel is kept cool, and that radioactivity was being released directly into the atmosphere. Chief Cabinet Secretary Yukio Edano said the external fire has been extinguished.
But we have to examine and check the details inside. So such a study is now underway.
One nuclear safety official acknowledged the possibility water inside the pool may have been boiling long after the fire was put out. That could mean it was evaporating and is no longer working to cool the spent fuel rods stored there. It's another major headache for plant operators who've been working to avoid the disaster of a meltdown. Officials say higher levels of radiation have been leaking from the stricken facility, enough to affect health. Prime Minister Naoto Kan.
We
urge everyone within a 20 to 30 kilometer range to stay indoors, such as in their houses or in their offices, considering what could happen to the reactors from now on.
The Prime Minister's order affects around 140,000 people. Some of those from the area near the plant have already fled to Koriyama, about 70 kilometers or 44 miles away, where people were lining up Tuesday to get tested for radiation contamination. Some of the evacuees have been bedding down in the town's convention center. There, Isao Araki voiced his anxiety.
The tsunami is not the most frightening thing, it's nuclear power.
In Soma, 30 miles, some 50 kilometers north of the stricken plant, beleaguered residents were having to cope with the destruction wrought by the tsunami and their fears of radiation.
I worry very much about it. I don't know what to do.
Tokyo thus far has reported only slightly elevated radiation levels, too small to threaten the population of 39 million in and around the Japanese capital. But people are still keeping a wary eye on developments. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.